Hey there, tech enthusiast. Welcome back to Prime Coding. I am Aditya, and today's video will solve the online assessment questions of Accenture, which were asked on 9th of September. And these problem statements were shared from the candidate who recently appeared for the Accenture on campus drive. So, without wasting time, I have a small request for you, which is do share your interview experience and coding questions. I know I got a number of response, but still the questions that you should know, I'm just picking up and letting you know. So please do share your things so that your questions or your experience can help your juniors or peers to crack the Accenture in future. So do check the Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, email, or LinkedIn of Prime Coding, and you can reach out to us, send us your screenshots or messages, whatever you want to, so that we can go through it and create video on that particular experience that you shared with us. And do share your interview and OA dates, because these types of things make us on time. Because if, let's say, most of the people who are appeared for online assessment and they need interview guidance videos, so let me know in the comment section. If it is in the high frequency, then definitely interview guidance will come up to you, because we have content ready, we just need to release it. So do let me know what is your current status in the comment section. Now, as you can see, this is a message which was shared from a prime coder who recently appeared for Accenture, and we'll see the whole question clearly here. So write a Python program, let it be Python or C++ or Java, doesn't matter, and strings count their frequency and print string with the highest frequency. Okay, pretty easy, you just need to use hash map, but here's a catch. If there is a tie, print the first string that reaches that frequency. Okay, and what it meant, I will let you know. Basically, this was a scenario based question where they gave like there is a two football team, which one wins more time, and we have to print that team as output. And as you can see, we have 5 and A, B, B, A. But here we can directly see A came many times as compared to B, because that's why A is the answer. But what if that's the case, A, B, okay, A, B, then what team that you will give or return as an output? So in this case, the A would be the answer. But if the output or the winning sequence is like B A B A, then you should return B as the answer. Why? Because here, as you can see, A came first and he achieved 2 wins before B. Because if you create a map here, so let me create a map for A and B. Let's say A and B are keys in the map, and if you traverse here, you will mark 1 first. If you traverse here, you will mark B as 1. And now if you see A first, then 1 count will become 2. Till now B is 1. So the tie number reached first by A team. That's why you are declaring A as the answer. Similarly applies to here, because after this B becomes 2, and both, we can see both are at the tie phase, but the first who reached to the tie phase, which is A. So yeah, this answer is A. Now how you can proceed with this particular question? So this question is a very streamlined flow, because there are 2 tasks that we need to do, which is store all frequencies. Okay, store all frequencies of all the teams. There can be many approaches that you can use to solve this problem, but I will let you know one which is an optimal one as well. So the second point is the similar thing that we discussed, A B, and whatever team got to the tie phase first, we need to return that. So if you store everything in this frequency, which is can easily be stored using maps, hash maps, or unordered map, whatever language that you prefer to, these are the libraries that you can use. And B is also marked as 2. But what I will do, I will traverse it again. Why I will traverse it again? On this string, let's say this is an input string A B, and I will create a max frequency that we saw till now. For the very first, I will initialize at 0, and I will create a team which will store the correct answer, which team enters in the phase of tie for the very first time. So yeah, now see, we'll see A. Okay, so A frequency till now here is 2. Okay, so 2. So we'll traverse on the very first character first, so which is A. And if you check in the map, how many values do A has? So A has 2 values. So yeah, so maximum occurrence will become 2, because the 2 is greater than 0. And team, win team, I would say, win team will store A and the very first team, which has been having a more number than the second team. Okay, now we'll check for B. Okay, so B has 2 times wins. But do 2 is greater than 2? No, will not do anything. Okay, will not do anything. So A becomes still at the very first place. Now again A came, but here the occurrence is still 2. So nothing will happen, guys. Nothing will happen, and still A remains as it is. And if you traverse on B, it will still remains as it is, because 2 is both for A and B, and there is no element or no frequency which is greater than the stored frequency. So A will remain as it is and will return A. So if you test the same test case, or I will let you know how you can test on the, I will do the dry run on the given code. Okay, so yes, before going to that, if you need a Python course, a RAG course which is worth of rupees 17k or 18k or 20k just for free, if you are students and want access of Genemy Premium as well as collab access for 3 months for free, all the premium such as GPU acceleration and stuff, and cloud skills boost credits for free, guys. No money, nothing. You just need to register and you will get these things for free. So you just need to register in the below link and you will get all these things before doing some basic task. Now the highest frequency, as I'm talking about, will store all the things here, and my A B will become A2 and B2. Or if this is the case, okay, because A B we saw just now, we got the answer as A, but in this case we need B as an answer. So yeah, the frequency matrix has been created. We can say frequency here, and as I said, max frequency has been created, result is also created. Now for string in array, if max of string, which is at the very first, will tackle B. So B frequency has 2. So 2 is greater than 0. Yes. So we'll store 2 here at the very first. And in the team I will store B, because B has more frequency till now what we saw. Now A came in the picture. Now 2 is greater than 2. No. So nothing will happen and B remain as it is. Now again A will come. Again B will come. So again 2 is greater than 2. No, nothing will happen. Again A will come. Again A will come. So again it will be 2 greater than 2. Nothing will happen and will end up returning B or printing B as the answer. So this thing we need to do that I discussed. So as you can see, this is the approach of it. Now you can either include this for loop task in this particular task or whatever you like to. But as I know, my viewer base is from beginner to advanced level. So if you are advanced level and you can incorporate this loop as well in this for loop, you can let me know in the comment section. I will definitely pin up if that approach is right. Okay, so basically it will not affect the time complexity, guys. Those who think that they can't use this loop in this particular for loop, or they are not able to build that logic, but still the time complexity remains same if you use or if you don't use. Okay, there is a slight difference. Okay, because here it requires O of n time to store each and every character into the frequency matrix, where you have a space of O of n as well, if in the worst case if all elements are unique. But here in the worst case as well, it will remain as O of 2, which is somehow constant because there are only 2 teams. Now result, okay, so again you are doing the same task for O of n. So in total, how much time complexity you will get? You will get it as O of 2n. Okay, and usually will not consider the constant, so constant will be removed and it will become O of n as a time complexity. If you incorporate this in the first for loop as well, you will end up getting O of n as a time complexity and O of 2 as a space complexity. Okay, very easy question. It is not that hard. Let's discuss the C++ code as well. Similar thing that we are doing, similar thing, nothing differences. Created a frequency unordered map, storing everything here, then checking for each frequency and passing all the values input arrays to the function from the main function. Similarly to the Java, void highest frequency hash map has been created, max frequency result, and doing the whole stuff in a single path. As you can see, I showed here, but still if you are from Python or C++, implement the same, let me know in the comment section. So frequency.put str, frequency.get default. So doing the 2 of the for loop task in a single for loop, which is somehow increasing time complexity to just O of n. If you use 2 for loops, the time complexity would be O of 2n, but it is equivalent to O of n. Okay, so there is not a great difference. And space complexity, if you talk about, it is still O of 2n because only A and B we have as a team. Okay, and same public scanner, so that we can get the input of the length as well as taking the array length, passing into the function and just closing the scanner function, and you will end up getting the result in the function call as it is. So yes, this is the whole program in C++, Python, Java. You can find this code snippet in the description. There is a GitHub link. All these codes were uploaded there. You can just check that out. Now Shandeep, Shubham, Adesh, Varun, these are the people who recently cracked Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant recently, as they are from 2024 batch, and you can be the next. You just need to head on to the primecoding.in and get the mock session, because this student took and they got results. You will get 1 hour of extensive mock session where I will test your HR skills, managerial skills, code skills, technical skills, coding skills respective to the company that you are applying for. You will get a resume review. After that, personalized feedback, whatever thing that you are lagging in, what all things that you need to overcome, how you can represent yourself, what things that you need to improve, everything will be let you know in the personalized feedbacks, suggestions or improvement, future improvement, which means I will let you know about roadmaps and guidance, support, motivation, everything that you need to require to convert an interview opportunity to the offer letter and make your parents proud. So that just need to head on to the primecoding.in and you will get to know everything there. So do check that out. So this is the screenshot that was shared from a recent candidate who got XOR sum as a problem. So we'll see clearly here, which is you are given an array A of length n. Your task is to find and return an integer value representing the difference between the sum of elements at odd index and XOR of element at even index. So this is the first task. This is the second task that we need to do. And the specific thing is A as an integer and length of an array given as a 2 input. So now output, return an array value representing the difference between the sum of element at odd index and XOR of the element at even index. So this is the whole problem. And as we know, XOR, what do you mean by XOR? If it is 0, 0, you will get it as 0. But if it is 1, 1, you will get it as 1. But if it is 0, 1 or 1, 0, you will get it as 1, 1. So this is the specialization of XOR. If both are same, it will convert it as 0. Not 1, it will convert it as 0. And if it is a toggle bit is there, then definitely it will become a toggle bit or 1. Okay, so same thing, whatever thing which is present on like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you need to perform 2 tasks. Okay, 2 if condition is required to solve. If the indexes is even, if indexes is odd. If it is odd, just calculate the sum of that particular element present on that index. Or if it is even, just calculate the XOR sum of each and every element which is present on that particular index. So this is the particular sum or program that you need to do. I guess you did this program in just a few seconds. So without wasting time, let's hop to the Python program, which is sum odd, even, XOR even, and traversing throughout the array. If indexes is even, finding the XOR sum. This is the XOR operator that I'm using. Else, find out the sum, whatever present at the odd indices. And in the last, please return the differences of sum and the XOR sum, and you will get the specific answer. As you can see, n and a, we are taking input, passing it to the function and printing it in the last. So time complexity, if you discuss, and the space complexity, it would be O of n, and space complexity is O of 1 because I'm not considering any other auxiliary space. If you discuss about C++ code, you can find C++ GitHub Python code in the description below. There is a GitHub link. All the codes are uploaded there. You can just use, dry run, whatever you want to, so that it will help you in your preparation. So in the C++ code, int sum XOR diff similarly created 2 variables, created a function or a for loop which will traverse on all indices. If I found the even indices, please find the XOR even sum, and if it is odd, please find the odd sum. Okay, and in the last, please get the difference of odd sum and the XOR even sum and return it, and in the last just print it as we did. The time complexity, space complexity will remain the same. In Python as well, we did the same task. Nothing difference, no difference. You just need to write this logic that we saw just now. So yes, if you want to prepare for TCS, NQT, all playlist has been created filled with n number of resources, and Accenture as well. In both of the TCS and Accenture uploaded all shift solution coding sheet problems. As if you don't know about coding sheet, the questions are coming from it. You just need to refer that, and all the interview guidance, interview experience, all this stuff has been uploaded both for both of the company. You can just head over to this playlist, and spending time on this playlist will make your more probability to get hired by that particular company that you are practicing for. And Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS and QT for 225 batch coding sheet is also uploaded. The videos are live and the notes and the sheet is also uploaded in the Telegram group. If you have not joined, please join it. There's a Rose bot will welcome you with a drive link, or just wait for 5 minutes. You will get a Rose bot message indicating all Prime coding resources. Just go to the drive link and you will find all the companies folder there. In each folder, all resources that I taught here will be given or uploaded there. So it will help you to conquer your preparation. Thanks for watching. If you're watching till now, do consider subscribing it, like this video and share with your friends so that your friends can do something in their career. And we'll meet you with a new video soon.